Okay, so what this tier list is gonna be about is specifically about the character in general. It'll mostly be based off my opinion, along with a little bit of lore and a little bit of how the character is built and if it's meta or not. So let's get to it. Let's start with the Traveler, Ether, and Lumine. I think Ether and Lumine are S tier in personality and lore wise, but then in gameplay, and I just feel like they could be better in gameplay. I don't know. It gives me like a little. I love them. I obviously love Lumine and Ether, but they give me a little basic sometimes, like a 4-star character. But we know that Ether and Lumine have more potential than other characters or most characters. I think Ether and Lumine are even more powerful than Archons. You just haven't reached that point of the story. So I'm gonna put both of them in S tier based on lore. Next, we're gonna start off with the first character we met, which was Venti. Venti will be S tier to me. I love his lore. I love his story. I love his Q, even though it's a bit updated. His Q is a bit updated, but still back then it was meta. So Venti will go in S tier. I think there's so much more about him that we don't know yet. So I'm really excited to see his second story quest, which is rumored to come out later on in the new update. So somewhere in Not Cry. I hope it's as good as we all want it to be because we've been waiting for so long. Definitely S tier in lore and gameplay, and just he's so fun to use in my opinion. Definitely S tier. Next character we're gonna go for is Zhongli. I think I'm gonna start off with the Archons. Zhongli is an amazing support. He's never left my team since I got him. I absolutely adore Zhongli. He's just amazing in general. I love his character, his story. It seems like he made a contract with our sibling. So there's like so much lore behind him. What kind of contract did he make with our sibling? What is he hiding? He's the oldest Archon in lore. So I'm just so curious. So I'm putting him in S tier for lore, gameplay, support, and personality. Next is gonna be Raiden Shogun. Again, she's an amazing DPS. I love her elemental burst. I love her E. It's nice to have it off when she's off field. So I love that. I just absolutely love it. So she's S tier. Her lore is super sad. She's like a good DPS. I love her. I genuinely love her lore. I love her personality, both A and Raiden Shogun, because we know there's 2 in 1, right? Raiden Shogun is the robot, and A just lives in her head or whatever. I love the lore. I love the story behind her. I love her backstory. There's just so much more that she could give us. And I'm really excited to see what the future has in store for her. So I'm going to put S tier. Okay, next we have Nahida. Nahida is so sweet. Her personality is genuine. I love her voice acting too. I think the English voice actor is incredible. They really knew how to play Nahida. I love her lore. She's Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. How Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, spoilers. There's probably gonna be some spoilers in this video. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata created Nahida from a branch of the imagination tree. But now everybody, because of Rukkhadevata deleting herself from the tree, she is now, people believe that she is Rukkhadevata, but the smaller version who wasted all her power. So I love Nahida's backstory. I love her lore. Her character design, it's really cute. I feel like they could have done better in her character design. She's just adorable in general. So we're gonna put her here in S tier. Her Q, I love her little dome, and her E. I love her mind reading skills. They put a lot of effort in her abilities, which I really like. So Nahida is adorable, and she's S tier. Our Wisdom Archon. Next is Furina. I know there's a lot of opinions about Furina. Some people are like, well, she's not an Archon anymore, so she shouldn't be considered an Archon. And she was like, and people are like, no, Neuvillette is the new Archon, which I'm gonna clear up. Spoiler alert, Furina is half of Folklore. She was created the human version out of Folklore. She's the human version of her. She played as Archon, which in my opinion gives her the right to be an Archon. Everybody thought she was an Archon. She played into the part of Archon. She was an Archon. That's what I'm gonna say for eternity. So nobody can say Neuvillette is a Hydro Archon because the Hydro Archon, the Hydro Throne, Justice Throne, was destroyed in Celestia. So there is no Hydro Throne. There is no Justice Throne or whatever it's called. S tier for Furina. I love her skill, her E. I love her Q. I do love that she can walk on water. Made exploration so much more easier for me instead of like, slowly using Ayaka or Kaya to explore over water. Next, I'm going to go with Neuvillette. S tier. Neuvillette is S tier. I love his charged attack. I love his burst, his elemental burst. And I just think he's incredible. I love his design. He's so pretty. S tier. His lore is also really cool. It makes me wonder what kind of part he's going to play in the future, since he is the, spoiler, he is the original dragon of Hydro from when the primordial one arrived. Okay, so we know Neuvillette is just the reincarnation of the Hydro dragon. So let's go. He's S tier, his lore, everything. Aloy. I don't have Aloy. I don't know what she does or her lore. I've heard that she's basic. This is other people's opinions that I've seen online, that she's not really that great. So I'm going to put her in D tier. I don't know how others are going to feel about this, but in my opinion, D tier. I know she's a collab character, so Yunjin. Okay, so Yunjin, I don't know how I feel about her E or her elemental burst. I don't really think they're helpful that much, but then again, I've never really built her. I've only done her trial runs. I'm gonna put her in S tier, C tier. Her storyline is pretty cool. Her story hangout event, it was okay. It was mediocre. It wasn't that bad. So I'm gonna put her in C tier. Her lore, it's okay. It's not that bad. C tier. Bennett is A tier. I would put him B tier before the event, but after the event, I realized that he deserves better. He's a really good support. I've heard that once he reaches C6, he can only support a couple of characters, which is Hu Tao. A friend of mine has Hu Tao at C2 or C1. He pairs Bennett with her, and she says it's like the most amazing thing to have C6 Bennett and C1 Hu Tao together. So A tier. His hangout story was also really cool. It was really fun. It was really cool to see a bit of his backstory in the hangout, like of how unlucky he is and how he always keeps a smile no matter what. Like no matter how unlucky he gets, he'll find treasures full of cabbages and carrots, and boom, he's still happy about that. So A tier for that. La Senora. Okay, so La Senora is lore is basic, honestly. She became evil because her husband died. I don't know, that's just basic to me. I get it was true love and it was this whole love story. She is really cool. I love her boss fight. I think the outfit in her boss fight is really cool. Her lore, I don't know. I feel like they could have added more. It could have been deeper. She's only in B tier. Totoro. Okay. I feel like I've seen mixed opinions about him online. A lot of people would have put him here. A lot of people would have either put him here. I don't think there was an in-between. A lot of people either here or here. He's... his new design compared to his old design is a lot better, I think. Also, I do not like what he does to people in general. Like, I get it. He's like a really good bad guy, in my opinion. So he's D tier for his personality because he seems so selfish and that he would kill anyone just to get what he wants. He might be B tier. I love her Q. It's really cute. And her E, I don't know, her charged E is actually kind of really impressive how the sky turns purple. I remember when people thought she was going to be the Electro Archon. That's kind of funny. But yeah, she's B tier with her everything. Amber. Amber is really sweet. She was one of the people who are helping us find her sibling. Her E, I love Bear and Bunny. He's super cute. Her Q, her burst. Arrows falling from the sky. I mean, it's not that bad, but still, I feel like it could be better, so I'm putting her in C tier. Barbara. Barbara was supposed to be a 5-star. That's why she's the only one who has a burst. That is like a little cutscene or whatever. I think they could have done better with her burst. I don't know. I feel like it was really quick, and comparing to the burst that we have now, it was basic. So she will be C tier. Her lore, she's related to Jean, and her dad is a priest at the Church of Favonius. I would put her in B tier. She's a good healer. I don't really use her. I use Furina as a healer, which is also why she's S tier, why Furina's S tier. Mona, very amazing support. Her story, it's okay. I would like to know more about her and where she's from and everything like that. So I'm gonna put her in S tier for her support. Like, she's amazing support. Like, I've seen people use her as a support to reach like incredible numbers for other characters. So she's S tier. If she can get characters to reach numbers like that, then she's definitely S tier. Fischl. I think her E, her elemental burst could be better. So I'm putting her at C. Kaya. Kaya was the main character that I used when I first started the game. He will be A tier. I love his skin that they gave him, his outfit. He helped me get through a lot. This dude, his lore is also really good. He is Conrian. And he and D-Luke, which I'll do you next, D-Luke, are brothers, stepbrothers. Because D-Luke's dad adopted him. They were the best of friends younger. They got older. D-Luke found out that Kaya was placed in Mondstadt to bring down the wine industry or bring something down. And that's how they fought. I think Kaya told him one day. And that's how Kaya got his vision when he was fighting with D-Luke. D-Luke, A tier. Back in the game, when we first started, he was meta. Now we have Neuvillette, and we have Zhongli, and we have... Who else do we have? We have Moabika, and we have all these other characters. He's just A tier now. Only because of his lore. He lost his dad. His brother turned out to be a traitor. A tier. Xianling. Okay, next is Xianling. Because I used her so much in the beginning, she was amazing. Absolutely adored her. Guba is so cute. A tier. Her lore. I don't know if it's mentioned what happened to her mother, but I'm also curious about that. She is the best chef in the world. A tier. Hu Tao. S tier. Love her. Built her. Tried my best to build her most, is what I want to say. She has a really cute skin that she got. I loved her outfit. Her E is super cute. Her burst is super cute. She has really good lore. Really deep lore. S tier in general. All this is based on my opinions, basically. Some of them I might mention other people's opinions, but basically this is the final call is my opinion. Kazuha, S tier. Incredible support. He and Mona, when they're paired together, it can really help a DPS character. I've seen so much damage done by TikTokers and YouTubers where they use Kazuha and Mona. Where's Mona? Mona together. It's incredible what these two can do together. Chi-Chi. Okay. S tier. Hear me out. Only because I keep losing my 50-50 to her. Her and Tanari. S tier. She's a zombie. Her lore is really sad. She forgets things really easily, and she does yoga to help with her body. Since it's deteriorating, since she's a zombie, it's really sad. She deserves better. Her E is a healer. She's a healer. Her Q, I don't know. It feels like for me it takes a while for them to recharge. Noelle. Noelle's hangouts were really fun. I loved her second hangout. C might be a B tier for me though. Alright, next we have Child. Child, Tartaglia. His character design, I feel like they could have done better for a 5-star. His outfits, I feel like, again, it could have been better. His elemental burst, It's okay. It's not too bad. His E takes forever to recharge. So I'm going to put him in B tier based off that. Though his lore is really cool. I enjoy his lore, which is why he's in B tier. I think he has a really good backstory. Wang. Okay. B tier. Love her character design. I think it's really cool, really creative. Love her backstory. She was poor, her family was poor, and she worked herself up to the top. I think that's literally girl boss. Incredible, great job for you. See, her E and her elemental burst, I think are basic. I think she should have been a 5-star. I think she would have had more potential as a 5-star. But you know, it is what it is. Razor. Razor's backstory we saw more in an event. So I remember that his parents were explorers or adventurers, and I'm assuming they all passed, and that's why he was raised by wolves. I think it was Varka who left him with wolves. Yeah, Varka is a whole nother character that I cannot wait to get into his backstory and his lore. But I'm gonna go for B. His E and his burst, again, I think they could be better. Jean. Okay. I think she's a girl boss. A tier. She's a girl boss. She's the acting grandmaster. She fixes up messes. She takes care of Mondstadt. She is not corrupt. She's a good leader, in my opinion. A tier. Kaching. B tier. Only because I don't have her yet. I kind of do want just one Kaching copy, but I don't want it to lose my 50-50 to her. I'll literally be heartbroken. Her card in TCG, incredible. I always use it in every battle, and she always wins in the end. Use her with Wanderer, and I use her with D-Luke. D-Luke is also like S tier in TCG. These two reactions together in TCG, I always win. It's incredible. Love her character design. I like the cat ears that are literally not real cat ears. Those are her hair. Thought it was really cute. Her outfit, I think they could have done better for her Lantern Rite outfit, but you know, it is what it is. Sucrose. Sucrose has a really shy personality. She's the kind of person that is just, you need to talk to her before she talks to you. Sucrose, she's really shy in general. Her E and her Q, her burst, they are really good supports, which is why I'm putting her in around B tier. Her character design is super cute. Her lore, I'm not sure really. I haven't really studied into her lore, but based off what I've seen, is B tier for me. Let's go into the Fatui. I want to get rid of the Fatui now. Him. Pierre. In the trailer that came out in July, aura farmed. He was staring right at one of the shades. I was like, ooh, he's really cool. Cannot wait to see his character design. Don't know if he's going to be playable. I don't know why, but low-key he gives me not playable vibes. I don't know why. I want him to be playable, but I feel like something's going to happen. Like Cappuccino, I was really upset when he died. Again, I'm going to put a spoiler warning at the front of the video. Cappuccino, I was really upset when he died. I thought he was going to be playable. I genuinely thought he was going to be playable. He was really cool. He was cryo. I was really, really upset. He's S tier. Lambina, an angel. Don't know anything about her yet besides not cry leaks or not cry hints from the trailers. She is S tier. I cannot wait for her. I cannot wait to see her design. I cannot wait to see her burst. Alakino, S tier. Incredible E, incredible burst, her backstory, incredible. Her design, I love her design. She's a girl boss. She's literally a girl boss. I love her. The elf guy, the mayor. I think he's the mayor. I don't know why, but I don't think he's going to be playable. You don't know anything about them yet. So I'm putting him in A tier. Now her, I've seen her in the trailer. Sandrome, I think is her name. S tier. She is a girl boss. And Pantalone. His design reminds me of Baizu. People were speculating that he might be related to Baizu. I don't know, because he does own a bank in Liyue. So I could see him being related to Baizu in a way. I'm not sure. He looks like Baizu. Where's Baizu? See? Do you see the resemblance? A little bit. Do you see that? I don't know. I see a little bit of resemblance. The glasses, the hairstyle. Maybe he's not gonna be playable because we already have a Baizu, but I hope he is because he looks really cool. He's the second richest person in Tibet after Ningguang. Literally, Ningguang is the richest person in Tibet. He's gonna be S tier because I'm really excited to see him. Her backstory: she fought off a sea monster by herself. That's how she got her vision. She didn't even have a vision when she did that. Literally, I think she's just really cool like that. A girl boss, basically. A tier. She should have been a 5-star. If she could fight off sea monsters without a vision, it's 5-star, right? I feel like if they put a little bit more effort in her design, I could see her being a 5-star design. Chongyun, a friend of mine used him at first. When she started the game, she loved him. She used him as a DPS. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. His design is kind of basic. I think they could have put a little bit more effort into him. He's related to Shinha. Where's she? Right there. He's related to Shinha, so that's pretty cool, honestly. Xin now. Xin Chao, A tier next to Chongyun. He was an amazing support. His burst is amazing. I loved using his burst. It really helped other characters. So when I wanted to do cryo damage, I wanted to do frozen. I would use his burst, and I'd use a hydro character with him, or a cryo character with him. So he was really good. His character design, I think, I really loved his skin that he got after. It looked like Furina's skin. Or it was really similar to Fontaine's. It was Fontaine designed, so it was really cool. A tier. His lore, he's a secret book writer. He's the second son. A tier. I've heard that his older brother might be playable. That's just rumors I've seen on Twitter. So we'll see. Shinha. I know people are gonna be upset with this, but she's going in B tier for me. I know. People love her. Her design is adorable. Her backstory is sad. Her lore is depressing. She deserves so much more than what happened to her. I don't like her elemental burst or her E. I used her in the trial run and her story quest. I don't know. I just think she could be better. Her skin is really cute that she got for Lantern Rite. But I don't know. I just B tier in my opinion. Lore wise, I would put her S tier. Alright, Xinyan. I think she deserves better. Honestly, I don't think much effort was put into her. She's an incredible character. She's so cute. I'm putting her in A tier. She deserves a lot more, in my opinion. Ganyu. Now, Ganyu in the beginning was meta, along with Xiao. I think her burst is cute. I love her burst. It's super cool. It does damage. Her design is super cute. I'm putting her in S tier, just for that. Her lore is also kind of sad, and it goes on into deeper issues about her appearance and how she thinks she's not good enough. You're good enough, Ganyu. No matter what, you're good enough. You deserve the best. Xiao. His backstory on how he lost his family, how everything happened, how he's corrupted, and how he has this. It's so sad. It's so depressing. He deserves better. He pledges to protect humanity. He, in my opinion, deserves the best. He is gonna be S tier. His burst is really cool. How he plunges. I know some people say that they don't use his burst because it damages him. So does Hu Tao's. Or her E puts damage on herself, but people still use her E. I don't know. I just think they're being dramatic. Yan Fei. Okay. Her E and her Q I don't really like. I think they could have been better. Her character design is really cute, and her backstory is... She's not traumatized, which is why I'm going to put her in A tier. She's not traumatized. She's a really good lawyer, so we're going to give it to her. Yao Yao has been hinted since Inazuma, I've heard. She was in an official art, and they didn't release her until after Sumeru Lantern Rite. So her E and her burst are basic. Yeah, they're cool. Her design is super cute. I like how her hair is in a bow right there. And her little bunny is adorable, so she's gonna go in B tier. Again, I don't know, she just gives me basic. Bombing. Okay, he came out I think last year. He has an eyebrow piercing. He has an eyebrow piercing, which a lot of people freaked out over. You can't really see it, which is kind of sad because it would have been cool if you could. I like his red hair. I think His burst and his Q and his E, I like them, honestly. In my opinion, I like Gaming, so he's A tier. I think his backstory and how he doesn't get along with his dad, and how Lantern Rite was him trying to get along with his dad, I think that was really sweet. I think he's a really sweet character. He's like a good person, so he's A tier. Mika, B tier. I don't know, his design seems basic to me. He's a basic blonde boy. His outfit also seems basic to me. I don't know, basic. I don't know, it gives me basic vibes. Please don't come at me, this is just opinions. Albedo. He's a good support, I've heard. He's a really good support for Klee and other characters. I wonder if he's going to be a good support for future characters like Alice and Durandal. He's A tier. I like his design and his lore. His backstory is really cool, and how he's basically related to every monster that that Gold created. He's related to the Melusines from Fontaine. It's really crazy. Klee back then was meta. She was, I think, the first character to ever come out. Or was it Venti? It was one of those two. I don't remember. Her design is super cute. Her witch outfit was really cute. It looked like her mother's, which I thought was adorable. Like mother-daughter twinning. Adorable. Again, she was power crept. Her design is super cute. But she is A tier in my opinion. Or maybe even B tier. It's hard. Diona, B tier. Her shield is okay. Her backstory is really sad on how she got her vision looking for her dad. Devastating. Her dad needs to stop drinking. Rosaria. Her backstory is also sad. She was part of Thebes, and Barca found her and gave her a chance at the Church of Avonius. She's just there. She doesn't even know the Archon's name. She calls him Barbatus, or whatever she says. And then Barbara's like, Barbados? And she's like, whatever. She's gonna go in B tier. Character design is okay. I love her goth nun look. You know what? B tier. Oh, S tier for her look, her design, but B tier for everything else. Lore, A tier. Eula. Her design is super cute. Honestly, I love her hair. Eula's backstory, she's part of the Lawrence clan. They took over Mondstadt. They controlled Mondstadt. Barbados, Venti had to step in and stop them. She's related to that family, and she broke free. She broke the generational trauma or the generational curse. She's like, I'm going to be better. I'm in the Lawrence clan, but I'm going to be better. So she's S tier. Dahlia. Okay. I think his character design is super cute. He's best friends with Venti, and he knows that Venti is an Archon. Dahlia, I haven't really looked into his lore as much. I got him as a 4-star. I might put him A tier or B tier. I'm gonna put him B tier. I'm gonna look more into his lore because he does know Venti and he loves to drink like Venti. So there must be more to him than meets the eye. Ayaka, I do love her burst. It's kind of similar to Venti's, but I love her sprinting where she goes and you can sprint on water. I think she is kind of a A tier, S tier, somewhere in between, honestly. Her character design is really cute. Her Fontaine outfit was adorable. I'm gonna put her A tier. I know, I'm sorry, but maybe S tier, honestly. She got her vision sparring against her brother, which we can do next. Ayato, S tier. Character design, I love it. He's super attractive. He has money. He has power. He's clever. His backstory is his parents dying and he had to make sure that nobody would steal the clan from him. Because, yeah, if you're a noble and your parents pass away at a young age when you're young, there's going to be people who are going to try and seize control since they think you're young and you won't be able to protect your assets and everything you have. So he had to grow up fast. He had to protect his little sister. He had to make sure that the Kamisato name doesn't fall or doesn't go to power-hungry people. So he's S tier. Also, his burst is really cool. And the fact that his E is him making like clones of himself, egotistical. No, I'm kidding. I love him. Yomiya. Adorable. She's so cute. I can't get over her. She's really cute and I do kind of want her. She has 2 story quests and people were joking about how she's an Archon because she has 2 story quests. But she's just so adorable. I love her design. her fireworks, her E, and the way, I don't know, she's just really cool. S tier. Sayu. Sayu. I feel like there's not much when it comes to her, which is kind of disappointing. All we know is that she's looking for her master, which is making me wonder if in the future her master is going to be like playable, or if her master is going to show up in an event. Anyway, she's kind of C tier for me. I don't know. Kujusara. She pledges herself to the Raiden Shogun. She adores the Raiden Shogun. She's strong enough to defeat Kazuha's friend in the lore, so she's A tier. Her design, I don't know, it's kind of cool. I love her little mask. I think she's just really cool. And her raven wings. Kokomi. Kokomi doesn't crit. I've seen some people actually make her crit. It was kind of crazy. Cool healer. I remember when people thought that she might be the reincarnation of the Hydro Dragon because she had a dragon in her constellation. Her design is super cute, super cool. I love it. I love the pastel pinks, the purples, the blues. It's super cute. She's a girl boss. She's a priestess. She fought against the decree. She led a war. She's just amazing. S tier. Thoma. B tier. His character design, he's just adorable. I love him. I love his personality. I love his little horns. He's super sweet. He's super cute. Though his burst and his design, kind of basic. So B tier for me. Ito. He's so funny. He is so funny. I love him. He's so funny. He's so S tier, honestly. His burst, kind of basic. I feel like it's similar to Eula's. Goro is so funny in my opinion. He's terrified of Yaomiko. So I'm gonna put him in B tier. I do like his design. I think his design is really cool too. Yaomiko, S tier. Her personality, her design, her pink hair, her cleverness, her smirkiness, her smugness. He's just perfect. S tier. Yelan, S tier. I love her design. The blues. I love her design. Her personality and her backstory is also really sad. Kuki Shinobu. S tier with her boss. She keeps him in line along with everybody else in the Arataki gang. Without her, Arataki gang would have fell like a long time ago. So S tier. Her design is super cool. I love her mask. I love the little bow in her hair. She has a backstory to... She was forced by her family to be something she didn't want to be. And kudos to her for standing up and being like, I want my freedom. Heizo. People freaked out about him in the beginning when he came out. They were super excited about him. And his normal attack, it's honestly really cool. He has animal fists and is just hitting and kicking. He is A tier for me. I think he's just really cool. Tenari, I've lost my 50-50 to him. He's a B tier for me. Basic, honestly. No, I'm kidding. I think he's really cool, and I think he's just really smart in general. His personality is really... I like his personality. And his design, it's okay. It's not bad. Holly. Okay, her backstory was written in the webtoon of Genshin Impact. If you haven't read it, you should totally go check it out. Depressing. Her backstory, she S tier for backstory. She deserves better. I hate the Toro for it. She deserves better. Her character design is really cute. Her burst is really similar to Amber because they're so close. Where's Amber? Where did I put her? Right here. They're so similar in bursts. Not bursts. In her E attack. She deserves better. Dory. Either love her or absolutely dread her. They hate her. Dory, for me, her design is kind of cute. She's going to go in C tier for me, though. Her personality is kind of iffy. Sino. I know a lot of people won't agree with me, but I think Sino's jokes are kind of funny. I kind of giggle a bit at him. I don't know. I guess he's just funny. He helped Kali out in the webtoon. Again, I think he's S tier, honestly. Ooh, or maybe A tier. I like his design. I think it's really cool. So I'm just going to give him A tier. His Q, his burst, and his E. I don't know. Basic, I guess. Lisa wrote to Sino asking for help when it came to Kali. Candace, A tier. Descendant of King Dishra, that's why she can see things with her eyes. She can see the future, I believe, with one of her eye colors. She's just really cool. Her design, I love it. Honestly, I adore her. Nilou, okay. She's super cute. Nilou is super cute. I love her design, her burst. I love her burst and her E. Her backstory, she loves to sing, she loves to dance. She's gonna be put in S tier, honestly. I'm gonna give her S tier. Layla. Layla has a backstory. Layla shares her body with another entity. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like it was mentioned. But she's always tired and she's always... It hits home. I don't know, Layla, I kind of understand what she feels. She's always trying to do her best academically. She's always thinks she's gonna fail. She thinks she's not pushing herself hard enough. So she deserves the best. I'm gonna put her in A tier for that. Wanderer. Again, everything's based on my opinion. Wanderer is S tier. I love his design. I love his backstory. I love his Q and I love his E. He was betrayed so many times. He was betrayed by his mom, betrayed by his friends. Wanderer's backstory is sad. She is a great support for Wanderer. She came out with Wanderer. She's a really good support for Wanderer. She is 100 years old. She got stuck in a puzzle. I thought it was really sad because I saw something that said that her mom missed her so much and they were looking for her. She deserved better. Now I think she's B tier. I'll hide them. His personality at first was iffy for me, but then I realized I kind of do like those type of guys. He's S tier for me. His burst, his character design, his abs. He is S tier. No more to say about that. Okay, I lost my 50-50 to her once, but I still like her design. I think she's really cool. Her backstory on how her dad took her in and he wasn't really, and she didn't know that he wasn't really her biological dad. But he loved her. Like, her story quest was sad in my opinion. So I'm gonna put her in A tier. D tier says 2 people. Kaveh. S tier. I don't know, I love his design, his personality. He's so sweet. He's easily naive. He believes in everyone's a good person. His design is really cool. I think he's basic in his attacks. But genuine backstory is really sad. He lost his dad, his mom remarried and moved to Fontaine. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet her in Fontaine. We'll see. Maybe Kaveh will come to Fontaine in an event. Baizhu. I think his character design is really cool, honestly. I love his crop top. He's B tier. His burst and his elemental. I don't think I'll pull for him based on those. His backstory is sad though, because we know he is sick. He is sick because he gives his life force to save people. So he's a really good person. I remember people used to think that he was evil. Kiara. Okay. Her design is really cute. Her outfit for last year's summer event was really cute as well. So we're going to put her in B tier. I don't know. I feel like she's also a bit basic in my opinion. But you know, she's really cute. Linny. Okay, I have him. He's clever. He seems a little bit manipulative. He is part of the Fatui, so I wouldn't be surprised. He is A tier in my opinion. I think his burst is really cool. His E, I guess it's basic a bit, but I guess he's A tier in me. And backstory though is S tier along with Lynette. Lynette is A tier for me too. I'm gonna put the twins together. She was the one who was sold off and was stuck. And Linny was scared looking for his sister. So then we had Arlecchino come and save them both. So she's the hero in both their stories, which is why I don't blame them for supporting Nave. Obviously, she did a lot for them from an A. He's shy. He's sweet. I'm gonna put him in S tier, honestly. I don't use him, but I do like his personality. He seems like a really sweet kid. Like, genuinely won't hurt a soul. So we're gonna put him in S tier, or C tier. Risley, A tier. No, S tier, I mean. He's attractive. He's super fine. I love his design. He's a duke. He seems like really sweet in general, even though he runs a prison. So S tier, his burst is really cool. Again, it kind of reminds me of Eula a bit. And E2, I don't know why. But yeah, these is all based on my opinions. Charlotte, D tier. I don't know why. But I feel like it's also kind of basic. I don't know. I love her design. I love her pink hair. Basic in my opinion. But, you know, we'll see her in Not Cry, I'm assuming. Because in the last update, they were talking about how Charlotte wanted to go to Not Cry. And she got approved to go to Not Cry. So she's definitely going to be in Not Cry. Meaning she's a bigger character than people would assume. Xian Yun is S tier in my opinion. I never thought she was going to be playable, honestly. People were saying that she was going to be playable. I doubted them all. I'm sorry for doubting you guys. S tier, I love her design. I think it's really cute. I love her human form and her bird form. Lanyan is super cute. I love her design. I love everything about her. She's super cute. I'm gonna give her B tier though. I don't know. Basic to me, but she's so cute. She's so cute. Navia. S tier. I love her. I have her. Her design is adorable. Her Geo... I'm not really a Geo pooler unless it's a shielder. I think the only Geo character I have is... that's a 5-star is Zhongli and Navia. I pulled for Navia by chance and I got her. I got really lucky. There was so much going on in her story, in her life, and her appearance in Fontaine's Archon quest. She did a lot during Fontaine's Archon quest. I'm gonna give it to her. She did a lot. She's super cute. She's super sweet. I just love her in general. So S tier. Personality, lore-wise, everything. Chevreuse. Her burst and her E, I don't know. I don't really like it. So it's like B tier for me. Her design is really cute. And her backstory is also really cool. She's B tier. Chiori. I love her design. I love everything about Chiori. Her burst, her E. I kind of wish I pulled for her. I think she's super cute. Her personality, she's a girl boss. She runs things. She's a fashion designer. I love her outfits. She's designed Kiara's outfit and she's designed Navia's outfit along with Lenny and Lynette. Super cool. She's amazing. Girl boss. Clorand. Okay. S tier, in my opinion. S tier. Honestly, she's friends with Chiori and Navia after everything was cleared up between them. I love her design. It's super cool. And she's just S tier in my opinion. Her Siegeween. Again, I might put her in B tier. I love her personality. She's super sweet. Again, Siegeween became human because people were scared of Melusines and wouldn't let Melusines help. She was super smart. She was a doctor. She knew how to heal people, but people just wouldn't trust a Melusine. So she wanted a human form to help her friend that was sick. So that was really sweet of her, and her backstory is just so sad. Sethos is B tier in my opinion. His backstory is S tier though. Emily is next. Emily's so cute. I think her design is super cute. She's super cute. She seems super sweet. She is really sweet. Her story quest was fun to do. So I'm putting her in A tier. She's a perfumist. She's a girl boss. She's super smart. Escoffier. Escoffier's design is really cute. I know there was a lot of controversial around it, but honestly, she seems like a really sweet person and genuine. I'm gonna put her in A tier. Her outfit is really cute. Her burst and her elemental, her E, I don't know, they're just basic in my opinion. But you know, we're gonna put her in A tier. Mizuki, I love her design. She's a standard character, which I didn't figure out till recently, that she's on the standard banner now. Which I don't know why. I think she's really cool, but I guess Mizuki is super cool. I think she goes into people's dreams. She's a therapist. She helps people. Her design is super cute. So I'm putting her in A tier. Mualani. Mualani is so cute. She's so sweet. She's so energetic. Her personality is so cute. I love her E. Honestly, Natlan characters' E and burst are just like out of this world. I love their E and their bursts. She's super cute. Kachina. She's genuine. She's sweet. She lacks confidence. Her design is okay. Her E and her Q, they're okay. She's B tier or A tier. Kinich. I love his design. He's a gamer. I don't know. I love this trailer with all the gaming vibes. Absolutely adored his design. He's super cool. I love his personality. He has a really sad backstory. His parent, or his dad, I'm not gonna say parent, it was his dad, put him in a lot of gambling debt. And you had to pay that off at such a young age. Obviously, he'd be traumatized. S tier for you, Kinich. Chaska, I think they could have done better on her design. I don't know. I think they could have done better. Her burst and her E are pretty cool, but I think they could have really done better with her. They could have done her better. I feel like her design was a little bit rushed and it's basic, honestly. If she was a bit shorter, she would have been a 4-star character. So, B tier. I forgot about Movika. She's an Archon. I'm gonna put her up here. Alright. S tier for Movika, because in general, I think her design is really cool. I love her when you use her E. Her hair turns all fiery, and she has a motorbike. She is super cool in my opinion. She's a girl boss. She fights for Natlan. She traveled 500 years in the future to protect Natlan. Super cool. S tier. Also, I think all the Archons are just S tier, honestly, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, Shalonen, I love her rollerblades. Honestly, I love her E and her Q. And I think they could have done her better. But you know, I feel like she was a little bit rushed too. So I'm gonna put her in A tier. Auroron. Okay. I think he's really cool. His design is genuinely really cool. He gives off emo boys. Except he doesn't seem really that emo when in character. I don't know. But I think he's really cool. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I like his character design. Sitlali. Okay. Oops. She is really old, and Auroron calls her granny. I don't know. Her personality just gives me weird vibes. I don't know why. I like her design, and I like her E and her burst, but her personality, I don't know. I'm gonna put her in A tier, honestly. Varessa, I think she's cute. I don't know. There's a lot of hate toward her when she came out, but I think she's super cute. She's adorable. She has a little band-aid on her face. And she's just super sweet. And she loves to eat food. Everybody loves to eat food. And the food in Genshin looks really good sometimes. So I don't blame her. So I'm putting her in S tier. Inyansan was the face of Natlan. When the trailer came out, I expected more from Inyansan. I expected her to be a 5-star. I was really disappointed when she wasn't. I thought she's still really cool though. I love her backstory. She is a physical therapist. Or a coach. I think she is A tier. Honestly, because she was the face of Natlan and she deserves more. She is incredible. A tier. Aoife. Okay, Aoife is kind of attractive. Honestly, he gives me A tier vibes. I don't have him. He's the only 4-star I don't have, which makes me really upset. But he is A tier. His design is really cool. I love the scar he has over his eyes. I was like wondering when they're going to give a character a scar over his eyes. To give Risley one under his eye, but not over. So he's really cool. I love him. Aoife is A tier in design. I don't know what his E or his burst is yet, so I can't really say anything about that. Skirk. S tier. Skirk is S tier. She is really cool. I love her design. I love her outfit switch, which I've noticed that Genshin is now switching off outfits, just like they started off with Furina, and now Skirk does that. It's just really cool in my opinion. He has a really sad backstory. She's not from this world, but she's also not classified as a descender. So I guess descenders are people who with the power to change the fate of the world, which is the travelers. So Skirk has a lot. She is Child's master. She saved them from the abyss. So we can see that time runs differently in the abyss compared to the Tibet. So Skirk is running away from her master who is trying to kill her or is trying to fight her. He trained her and now he's trying to fight her. I don't know. I feel like Skirk also gives up major death flags like Child and Skirk. I don't know. I feel like they're both going to be like Himiko in Impact 3rd. I hope not. I don't want them to die. Nobody has officially died from the Genshin playable characters except for NPCs and Cappuccino. Cappuccino, I'm still grieving. I really wanted him to be playable. I wanted to pull for him. I'm so upset that he's not playable. And if there was Dainsleif in this list, he'd be S tier. S+. Dainsleif, I've been waiting for him since forever. I cannot wait. Traveler's Quest, we were able to see a little bit of what it's like to play Dainsleif. So I'm really excited for him to be playable. He'll be an S tier when he's playable. I just hope they don't mess up his design or anything because he deserves the best. They had 5 years. Okay, this is my tier list. So again, this is all based on my opinion and what I've heard online. I love all the characters. They're all incredible. They all have an important part in the story. So this is just based on my opinions. I know a lot of other people would have different opinions. I feel like Doma would be placed higher. I feel like so would Lisa and so would La Senora. But this is just my opinion. I've had fun making this tier list. I hope you enjoyed and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!